Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. And today I received my snowflake collection and I couldn't wait to open it. So let's see what I got. This is a paper pad. Okay, I took those things off so I can show you the papers. These are super nice papers. Maybe I'll do it this way. These are gorgeous. Okay. Let's see. This is a, okay. This is the snow for the shakers. Okay. Dies and stamps. Another die. Embossing folder. Edgeable die, cotton emboss folder, embossing folder, some layering stamps look like, some more stamps and sentiments. Let's see, snowflake dies, stencils, let's see, plastic templates, nice. Creator card looks like, really nice and detailed. Another die. So another die with a few snowflakes too. Let's see, some snowflakes, quite a lot of them, nice. Let's see, luxury cardstock, nice. Then let's see, a glitter card. Let's see, then we've got some construction acetate, 25 pieces. Okay, so this one is paper pad, same as the little one. And this one must be the printed vellum to match the paper. Awesome. Okay, so this is a lot of goodies in this collection that I really like. Okay, so I'm gonna do some brainstorming and see what I can come up with, and I will share it with you. Okay, so my first project is gonna be an edgeable, some snowflakes, and this winter word with stamps. What I've prepared is, let me show you, because I already pre-cut a few things. So this is 6x6 card blank, and I did a little bit of ink around it with the Midnight water reactive ink. Then I took the edgeable die, and this piece was 6x6 too, and I cut this on both sides. And then I stamped and die cut the winter word that I'm going to put right here in the middle. Few snowflakes that I'm planning to put one sort of towards the bottom, one on top, and a few rhinestones that I'm going to put around. And this stamp that I used from right here, wishes and snowflake kisses. So I would probably put it like this. Okay, so here it is. I've glued everything together, and this is how it looks. Our next project is this one. This is a standing card. I used the vellum pack that we got with the bundle. So I ran this piece of vellum through the folder. It cut these little pieces out and embossed the winter word. So then I got glitter cardstock, just layered it, and then some more vellum and put it on the card. I used these metallic markers and the silver color, and I went over the embossing And the wishes word is, I stole it from these interchangeable dies. It's right here, just wishes. This part. Because I really like that it was a big size wishes right here. So that's it. It looks really nice. So my next project is, I've used the stencil and the embossing folder, and I've been using these shades of water reactive inks. It's Midnight. Another one is Crushed Velvet, Ocean Blue, and Fuchsia. And this is what I got. I layered the inks first, and if you want to see how to actually create the background, let me know in the comments and I will create a separate video how to actually create it so it's so smooth, because it's easy. Then I used the stencil and I placed it where I wanted it. You can just place it this way and go over, or as I did, I just placed whatever snowflake I want it where, whenever you want. After I've done all that, then I put it through the embossing folder this way. Then I used gilding wax to make the design stand out. So you can see right here on the light. And then I got a piece of mirror card to layer it. And then I got a card, just white card blank. We'll layer it again like this. And then I took another Believe in Magic sentiment from interchangeable dies, and I caught it with the mirror card, and this is how it looks when it's all put together. I really like how it turns out, and you don't need much, but it makes a big statement. Okay, let's do my next project. I will be using this die, and I will create a shaker, and it's going to be Easel shaker. I've cut this piece already from the die, and I've cut the acetate circle to fit on the back, and we have to glue it. Okay, so after we've put the acetate in, we need to put shaker foam on the side like this. Now we have to remove the backing. Then we need to put shakers over here. You can put it here and then place it, but I like to put it on this back piece and then place it. And I will be using these super fun diamonds. There is these kind of shakers and the snow that came with the set, but I used these in another project, which I'll show you, and I used snow in another project too. So these are cute diamonds that I have. And let's place this on top and see. Make sure it's all even and stuff. Looks good. And here it is. It's Merry Christmas with lots of cute diamonds. Then I've prepared, let me move this stuff, a card. I did 5x5 card, and I scored in half on one side to create an easel right here, like this. And then I cut some of the same cardstock to create the layers. And I did this one by cutting and measuring as a layer to here, to this side. But with these ones, I want to show you what I usually do because I love those tools. And here they are. These are We Are Memory Keepers, like the layering or layer pieces. So these are so much of a lifesaver to me, and I'll show you how to use them. So fast, so easy. You can just do this. Let me show you. Okay, you place it anywhere, but make sure you have enough room for the layer that you want to do. Here it is. This is my little cutting mat, and I'm gonna do 1/8 of an inch, and I need my X-Acto knife. And that's it. You find the 1/8 of an inch. You put this step against this layer like this. And you just cut. Then again, hits, stops. Then again, it hits. And again. And you cut, and that's it. You have perfect exact layer for your card. And I will do exactly the same with this one. Here it is, one layer for this, and then another layer for this. Okay, so here it is. I glued them in. So I have this one upside down on purpose, and I'll show you why. Because when we place this thing on here, like this, you can't see it. But when we actually put it, how it's, as an easel, your back will look really nice. So, and now, we just need a stopper. I've got a few snowflakes from the set. I'm thinking maybe either use a foam or use a 3D glue to place it like this. Okay, so this is how it looks. And I did an ornament with the same die and a shaker too with these shaker pieces. I've created 2 bows and placed them on each side, and I made this one double-sided, so each way you turn you have a cute ornament. Same die, but 2 different projects. So my next project, I will be using this die and some of the snowflakes from here, and we're gonna do this kind of a card. It's a bridge or whatever it calls, I don't know exactly, like this. And the whole card is, the size is 8.5. Then I scored 1/2 inch from each side and then 1 inch from each side, and that ended up with 5.5 card on the inside. Then I wanted to show you that I mutton layered the mirror card and the piece from the 6x6 card, and then I went and ran the same die through the white cardstock. Then I've cut a 5.5 by 5.5 piece from 6x6 paper pad to put on the inside to create this darker background inside. And then I've cut these snowflakes that I'm gonna put them like this. Put them, let's say, on one side like this, and on the other side like this. And then this part is I'm gonna put inside. I stamped the image from the set, then I cut it out with the die, and these are half snowflakes. Just glued it to the back, and that's it. This is the sentiment that I've created. Okay, and I will put it on the inside, and it will look like this. I used some foam to put this a little bit away from the back, and I used 3D glue for these, so it's invisible but they still kind of 3D. Okay, so this is it for this project, and let's go to my next one. Okay, so my next project is this card, and it's a 4-layer stamped cardstock. That's it. So what I did here is I softened the paper edges with the ink, and it's a midnight water reactive. And then I stamped these images, as I'm gonna show you real quick how I did. And then I layered them, and you can see I did a very tiny layer. And of course I used one of these, and I think I used the 1/16 in here. It's a really tiny one. So I still have the layering look, but you see these kind of stamped off images come together. And this is the stamp that came with it right here. So you would need 2, 3, 5, whatever the amount you want. I have 4 on here, but I have 3 in here. Just cardstock that you would use. Let's do them straight so you can see the comparison by doing them straight like this as a frame, or layered different way. So all you need to do is I secure the pieces a little bit with the dotty pen. Okay, then you use a stamping platform, or you can use a rocker block, anything you want, and pick a stamp. And you can see I've used those for that one. Let's pick this one. And I interchanged the stamps in my project, but here I will just use one, but so you guys can see the idea. Let's use Midnight, and this is my opaque one. Okay, stamp is good. Okay, and we just press where we want it, if we want just 2 layers or 3 layers, and we just stamp really good. Okay, okay, and don't mind these little pieces because you will have layering piece over there. And go on if you want. And then of course you'll do a little bit better job than me stamping right here. And if you have the magnetic platform like this one, this is the one that I actually used for mine because it's big. And this way, because you can always place it on the same spot and stamp it again, you can avoid these pieces, the missing pieces right here. And then, you know, if you missed one spot, you can go back and press it and it's going to be on the same spot. So this is why I like this one. So after you're done, all we have to do is layer the pieces. And I'm just going to grab a piece of blue cardstock. And again, and now, where is our pieces to match? So right here. Okay, let's grab some tape so we can tape it together and place it. So this one, and then this one. Will be right here. Okay. Here it is. Okay, I did mine with the foam. Let's see if I can show you. To raise the layers a little bit. But right here, I just made them flat. But here it is. This is the idea. So let's go to my next project. Okay, for my next project, I will be using same stamps and this embossing folder. So I've cut layers and this pinkish color that it came in the set, and I created layers like this. I put this mirror card through the embossing folder, and this is what I got. And then I got the acetate, and I stamped and heat embossed the snowflakes. And I placed already a red liner tape on my acetate to put it on. So let me glue it together real quick and I'll show you the results. And then you grab a card and place it on the card and add a sentiment. But I think I'm gonna ink the card real quick with this fuchsia to soften the edges a little bit. And then we can just place this right here. I would like it a little bit less, but because I accidentally stamped it there, I had to go heavier. So it will be like this. So let me put some tape. Red liner tape is like the best to stick acetate. So I'm gonna use red liner to stick it to this. Okay, so here it is. We've got this domed effect, not too big. You can always create it bigger. I didn't want it. This is how it's gonna look. So let's go to my next project. In my next two projects, I'll be using this die and this die. And I'm sort of combining them because they are similar, but with different effects. And one will actually make, and the other one I already pre-made to show. So first one is this one, and I made this box with box maker, the scorer or scoreboard box maker, and I created a layering that will go on top right here. And we're gonna use this die to cut it out like this. So I'm going to only glue on the outside because I want these parts to be loose in both layers. Okay, Let's see how it went. Okay. Hopefully it did cut. Let's see. If I do embossing right now, while we still have it here, see how it comes out. If not, then it's not, but we'll see. Let's see it now. We've got a little bit better. We'll see. Let's see. So, where is my pokey tool? And I'm gonna do it from the back because I don't want to poke on the mirror card. I don't want to leave any poke marks. Looks like it cut and embossed. Let's see. Yeah, I just have to be careful, I guess, with moving it and stuff. But other than that, looks good. And it's because I'm doing 2 layers in one time. So so this way probably could have used a metal shim, but I don't see that I need it with embossing. It actually looks good. I just will take my time to poke everything out nicely. Okay, so I took the little pieces out and it wasn't even that hard. I thought it's gonna be a long time, but embossing helped a lot, and they just started popping out, so quite nice. And I lifted these pieces up already, and now I have 2 of them. Let me see, right here, quite nice. And I'm gonna secure it to the box, so then our box have sort of a snowflake bow on it. Okay, so why am I combining this die with that one? Because I made this other box and it has the fairy lights in it, like right here. And I cut the die out like this, and I put vellum on the inside, and it's almost the same shade. It's from the same set. It's kind of not visible with the lights, but I left the top open, and I wanted to ask you, what do you think? Should I leave it like this open, or should I put vellum like I have it here? I don't know. I kind of like both, but I don't know. So let me know in the comments, what would you do? So this is how these 2 projects are looking, and let's go to my next project. Okay, so my next project is this sort of a build a scene shadow box. I don't know, what would you call it? Let me get it closer. It's a shaker. I got the snow in there, and I got deers, little deers in there, and few trees, and it sort of looks like deer strolling through the snow. It could be sitting on the easel or on some stand. or we can put it on a card. Okay, so I got a card. Well, I just cut it real quick, and it's 4 by 4, and I just scored from one angle to another, and it's gonna become this side easel. And then I got same pattern paper and some of the purple glitter that's in the pack. It will be like this. Now we need a stopper real quick, so I grabbed some glitter cardstock and some mirror to kind of match this part. Okay, looks good. So now all I have to do is secure this to the side. Alrighty, and all I need is this little stopper. Let me grab some foam. Not a big piece. So let's see. And now we just place it wherever we want. I think I'll put it right here. Like this. And now our little shadow box with the forest scene is ready and standing on its own, and snow is movable. I hope you can see it. I mean, I can turn it upside down and then turn it back in. I mean, put it back in, and you can see that it's really nice. I just put a little bit more up front so you can see the snow. I hope you guys like it. Not hard to make at all. And I can show you guys how to make it. Of course, not in this video. But if you want it, let me know in the comments, and I will create a new video for it. Okay. So, I have one more project to show you. And this project was going to be kind of a simple project, but I had a sort of a creativity light bulb moment or something. So I was planning to create this card. So I even cut this stuff, and I can still finish it with layering and put some snowflakes in here and a sentiment, especially the big ones when they show up. I can just put a nice big sentiment, you know, with layers too, and it would be a really nice stepper card. When I made this, I had this other idea, and let me show you that idea. And this is the idea, and let me open it. Ta-da! I hope you guys can see it. It will be better probably on the turntable. I wanted to mimic the snowfall without seeing too much thread, so I decided to use one of my, let me show you if you can see, the transparent nylon thread. And usually I work with it when I do lace and I need like to put beading or something, and I need invisible thread. So this is what I use. Or you can use a thin fishing line, or even thicker one, but that one might be visible a little bit more. But other than that, this is how it looks. It goes flat into an envelope, and you can wind these up for your recipient to open it up, and they start spinning. And I did not expect it to turn out this good, and I really love it. I hope you love it too. And this is it. It was quite easy to do. Well, that's it. These are all of the projects, and I will put them on the turntable for you at the end. Well, that's it. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe, share across the social media and your friends, and I will see you in the next video.